Hey everyone, can y'all hear me? Welcome, Mike. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Crime Time Squad. Hey, Small Town Skittles, Cool Gamer. Hey, Stacy. Hey, City Girls Glam. Carly. How is everyone doing? This is one of those cases that just imaginable the worst humanity can stoop to. Yes, I agree. How are you doing, Leif? Is that how you pronounce your name? I always see you in my comments, and I can't appreciate your support enough. Candace is with me, by the way. Um, Let me add her real quick. Hi, beautiful.
Hello, hi everyone.
How are you? Hey, Lady V.
I'm feeling good. Just got the kids some snacks.
Yes. Hey, Crash and Burn. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much better. Small town. Um, I still have congestion, but my throat's not as bad. I'm not coughing as bad. So that's a plus. It was bad. I was out of it. I didn't do any housework. I didn't cook dinner. I didn't do anything. But how's everyone's weekend going? Can't believe it's already almost Sunday. How was your weekend, Candace? Candace went to watch or look at Christmas lights. Very pretty.
Yes, we did. I took the kids down. This is the second night in a row we went downtown to see all the lights around. The kids played and ran off. And then I realized that they didn't have dinner or anything, so we had to hurry up and come back. And I just gave them a bunch of snacks. Mom of the year right here. I forgot to cook dinner.
Oh, girl, if y'all only knew, we had Taco Bell. My husband did make some like breakfast biscuits for me one night. We did not. We had mostly cookout or out to eat all week. I was not with it. Um, but I was doing behind the scenes work. I was getting all these videos for my pre-records gathered together. We've got a lot of good upcoming pre-records ready. Um, yeah, last night, whenever I actually uploaded that video, not long after that, I saw the updates of what happened. And me personally, I really want to make sure it's verified by multiple sources before I run on and comment. I did pin a comment that there was some stuff, some police activity going on, and I'd have an update with y'all. So we're just going to talk about that today. Um, hey, Sweet and Sleuthy. I know it's so bad. Hey, Red Eye. I was shopping today too. All the crazy people. Hold on, let me highlight that. All the crazy people are lining the streets for the light parade in the snow. 22 degrees, no way. I'm in front of my home at the fireplace. That's exactly where I would be. Um,
Really? That's not that bad. I mean, it
it's
gets
not
really
that
cold
cold here.
here.
It's not that cold here. It's like it was in the 60s, late 50s today. High
Oh,
50s.
wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it wasn't cold. We had our town Christmas parade and tree lighting and all that last weekend. They did it early for some reason. I don't know why, but they did it really early. Um, Let me. I do want. I
Yeah,
know.
that,
Sorry, Candace. Go
that's
ahead.
must. I was about to say that must have been really nice to be able to like have that weather and be out there because when we did ours, like the first actual initial, it was in the middle of a storm and I had was on panel with Brittany. We had gotten 9 inches of snow. It was 14 degrees with the windshield.
Oh
It
my
was horrible.
god.
So I can only imagine actually enjoying it must be like.
Yeah, no. No, no. Um, I'm sure. Let me know, everyone, if y'all have followed the case. If y'all have followed the case, y'all know the drill. Put a 1 in the chat. If you have no idea about this case, put a 2. Very curious. Let me turn my phone down. Okay, so pretty much everyone knows about this. Good. So, have y'all seen the latest press conference about everything? I've seen it. I did not see the end of it, but Candace, have you seen the latest press conference? I know y'all went over it in Brittany's channel.
Yeah, last night, right?
Yeah, I fell
Yes.
asleep last night.
I fell asleep after that.
Yeah, I fell
Oh, a
asleep
little
at
after
like
it.
9 o'clock, right after I posted the video. Hey, Shay.
Hi,
Um,
guys. I did see you guys saying hi. I just don't have my keyboard in front of me.
she can't type.
No. I have
Okay.
my son, so he would leave me alone. He's on it.
Right. So do y'all mind if I play the press conference again since I think there's only a few people in here that haven't seen it, but do y'all mind if I play it again? Do you mind, Candace?
Not at all.
Okay. Let's let Mallory get up here. Okay, Skittles. So yes, please, you want me to play it. Mike, yes, please. Okay. Okay, Sweens. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Thanks, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Let me let Mallory get up here real quick, see if she has anything to say before we play it.
Blonde moment. So blonde. I was like, aren't you already on?
Hey
All
guys.
right. Hi, beauty.
Hello.
Hi, love.
How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. What are you doing? I'm watching my best friend's kids.
Oh.
A 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. And they're currently putting a number 1 balloon in the dog cage.
Oh
So
my gosh.
uh I'm
Birth
here
control at its finest.
Yep,
yeah, well, it's only when you watch someone else's kids that they're crazy.
exactly.
So if I mute more than often, that's why. More often.
Yep.
So, okay. I'm ready.
Um, oh, well, I just saw Deets. Um, okay, let me get it. I was just gonna play it from YouTube, Shay, but I'll play it from Deets. Do I just type it in? Let me just go look. Um, she's probably like, I have it with me right here. I got it. She has a few more videos.
Which one are we going to watch?
I wanted to watch the press conference, but
Oh,
hold
okay.
on. I'm gonna just do it right here.
Okay.
Okay, let me put up this banner real quick. I'm gonna try to mute myself as much as possible with me clearing my throat, but it's still a little blah. And by the way, I feel like I haven't been on live forever and I have missed y'all so dang much.
I know, I swear the last one was Tiffany.
Yes, that was the last one. And then like after that, I lost it.
Oh,
I got so sick. I didn't want to do anything. It took everything just to put those pre-records up.
they were really good though.
Do it.
They were really good.
Well, thank you. I've
Yes,
got
they
so
were.
many that we're working on. I actually posted a couple in the Discord that um, I want to look into. And if anybody's watching, if y'all want to be a part of the Discord, or if any of my mods are watching that need to be in the mod Discord, email me at crimetimewithmel@gmail.com, by the way, just to let you know. And give this video a thumbs up when you come in, please. And let me start playing the thing. The thing. Yes, sweet and sleepy. It is draining, especially since I was also dealing with 2 sick kids for 2 months prior to this. And then I got sick and I was like, no, this is not happening. Okay.
Good evening. We are, yes, I'm Lane Aiken, Sheriff Wise County. I'm sorry. Good evening. We're glad.
And y'all, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. If it's too fast, let me know in the comments below, but I'm just going to speed it up just a little bit for copyright purposes.
To see y'all here tonight. It's been a really, really tough few days. And I'm very proud of the people who are here who helped us so much to get some resolution, to get some understanding, to provide answers for the families. And these people, we couldn't have done it without that. Could not have done it without them. The Texas Rangers. This is the acting SAC, Jim Dwyer with FBI. And then I've got my chief deputy and captain, enforcement captain here. It was a monumental task. And because of the cooperation, because of us working together, we were able to get the answers. Some of the answers were not the answers that we would have hoped that we would have gotten. And we want to send our condolences out to the family of Athena Strand. Her body was recovered about 2 hours ago, maybe 3, 6 miles that direction. It hurts our hearts to know that child died. So much so that she is on her way now to the medical examiner's office. And there's a Texas Ranger in front of her, and there's a Texas Ranger behind her. This community does not like losing our children. And we could see it because of all the people who came out and helped us throughout this ordeal. It was most meaningful what the citizens did because we have a close-knit group of folks here in Wise County. And it's our pleasure to serve these folks in Wise County, the Rangers, the FBI, and the Sheriff's Office. We're glad that we've had this opportunity, but we're just sad that it didn't end the way that we would hope that it would end. Earlier today, a tip was received. We knew early on in the investigation that there had been a FedEx driver made a delivery in front of the house about the same time that little Athena, 7-year-old Athena, came up missing. And continued good work by this investigative team, they were able to determine that the driver abducted Athena. And from the investigative standpoint, digitally as well as good old interviews, we think Athena died within just a very hour or so after her departure from her home. This driver is a contract driver, and his name is Tanner Lynn Horner. He's 31, and he's from Lake Worth. He's in the Wise County Jail right now because of the good work of these people and all the folks out there who have helped, our EMC, our prosecutors here tonight, the deputies, the highway patrol, the citizens. He's in our jail, and he's in our jail being charged with capital murder, aggravated kidnapping, and his bond is $1.5 million at this time. We thank again the community, and I guess at this point we'll take questions.
Was her body still on that 599 where you were at earlier?
You want to, no, it was on another county road about 6 miles. We don't really want to release that address right now, but it was 6 miles further from here, so it's probably 3 miles past that. It's southeast of Boyd.
Was the driver actually delivering the package to their home?
Yes, sir, he was.
So she was abducted from her home, from the front of her home?
The driveway is about 200 yards or so probably pretty close to her gate.
What leads you to believe that she passed away within an hour of leaving
There's digital evidence as well as interviews that causes us to believe that.
How is the driver located?
You want to answer that question? You want to answer that question?
There were a number of investigative steps that have taken course along the way. The sheriff mentioned the digital evidence that was there, and we were able to work through that digital evidence and through partnerships with FedEx in order to help assist with locating him and finding him this afternoon.
Do you have any prior criminal history?
I don't know the answer to that question at this point.
When you talk about that digital evidence, do you need ring camera videos, surveillance camera videos?
I think the investigation is still unfolding at this point, and I think we'll leave the specifics in terms of what that is there. But right now we're on behalf of the FBI, I'd also like to offer my condolences to the Strand family and to the Wise County community as well. The partnerships with the Texas Rangers and with the gentleman behind us, the sheriff from Wise County, were truly remarkable and truly helped to bring some closure to that family today. And we know that they're hurting, but we do offer our deepest condolences to them.
Just 1% that you believe is possible?
That is currently the understanding, yes.
And what led you to that location where her body was recovered?
Sure. You.
I can address that. It was because of the work of the Rangers and our investigators who were doing the interview that got us to that location based on the information they received from the suspect, now defendant.
The suspect confessed?
We do have a confession.
Is there anything that you can give us on why the suspect said he did this or what motivated him?
We really can't get into the content of the confession, but I will say that we have a confession, and there's so many other things because this has really just come to this position, this time, and just closure just hours ago. So it's still very, very early, but we wanted to make sure that we got the information out, what has happened today because of the good work right here.
Do you know if this man knew Athena or her family?
No, that's a good question, and I appreciate that. No, he was not related and did not know the family.
We saw a large police presence on Highway 4599. Can you disclose
That was just misinformation. As the interview went on, better information came in, and that's how we ended up doing what we did to actually recover the body.
how many locations did he guide you to before you?
There were three that I recall. Is that correct, Joe? Three? Two other locations.
Was the other location the Lake Forest Fort Worth location near Somerville Place Road?
That is the defendant's home address.
Was there anything recovered there?
That again, that FBI as well as the Rangers running that search warrant. We don't have that detail right now.
That's part of an ongoing investigation.
I know you've been in contact with the family. Is there anything that they want to say to the public tonight, the people that have searched?
I have. I spent quite a bit of time with the family, and they want you to know that they appreciate that. The vast majority of the families from Oklahoma, and they appreciated the fact that we care so much. They're devastated. They're angry because of what happened. Precious child taken from their lives. So other than their appreciation, and they would like to know that the community we give them our condolences. But we also want to make sure that we give them the privacy that they need. And I hope that everybody will respect that and give them a little bit of space, not only with the family from Oklahoma, but the family right here in Cottondale. Let's give them a little time. And we would ask, and from my closing remarks, we would ask that we spend some time and pray for these folks so that they might be relieved of some of the pain. It's going to be a difficult few days, some sleepless nights, and they need our support. We'll be able to get one soon, and I think we probably get that through the Wise County Sheriff's Office.
Sure, one last thing. You were a retired ranger, been in law enforcement 50 years. Describe this case in relation to your entire career.
You know, it's one of the toughest investigations that I've been involved in because it's a child. And anytime there's a child that dies, it just hits you in your heart. You compare that child to your own children when they were that age, and it just takes the wind out of your sails. But at the same time, it gives you purpose because you want to make sure that you do the best you can so that you get the best resources together to do what has been done here and getting this done in really just about a 3-day period. It's amazing that the work was done by this team, and I'm in awe. So it breaks my heart, but at the same time, it really gives me a lot of spirit knowing that we can accomplish what we accomplished here these last 3 days. Thank you.
Sheriff, can you explain on the suspect, by the way?
Yes, it is Tanner, Tanner, Lynn, Lynn, Horner, Horner. Thanks.
31 from Lake Forest?
31 from Lakewood.
I want to pick up the agent's name. This one?
That is Jim Dwyer. He's the acting agent in charge.
That's his title?
Yes.
You might spell yourself too, you know.
DWYER.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Do you want to look at it? Oh, I am proud of them too. They have done an amazing job. I agree. I have So many dang questions. Like, that is honestly my biggest fear as a parent is, so I don't know why, but even when like my kids want to go outside and take a walk or ride their bike or something, I'm so nervous, not even about people. Well, obviously about people in like regular cars, but about like Amazon and FedEx and all that.
I
I
feel
just,
you.
you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
this, like,
my
my biggest fear.
15-year-old I don't even let go by himself.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, I have a 15-year-old. Like, I have the buddy system. Like, in this college case, it doesn't matter the buddy system or anything, but
Hmm.
you guys will be doing, if anything happened to my kid, y'all be doing the story on me. Because the
Yeah.
things I would
Yeah.
do to that person, they'd be in my front yard
Yep.
training, that's for sure.
Oh, I know, Shay. So close to home for Shay.
Poor Shay. She, like, knows everybody, I swear.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm on milk duty. I'm listening.
No, you're good. Sweet and sleuthy. I have so many questions too. It's a parent's worst fear. How I can't even imagine her mother's grief right now. I know. They have done a great, an awesome job on. I'm very proud, even though I don't live in that country. They have done. Yes, I agree. Yes, rip Athena. So the guy here, I know you'll have all probably seen his picture, but I'm only going to show this for a second because honestly, I don't even want to give him that. I literally just had it up here. Um, and he's a new dad. He's 31 years old, Tanner Lynn Hornan. He's
Wait, he's a
also,
what? He's a dad?
yeah, a new
To a
dad.
newborn.
Yeah, to a newborn.
Oh, well,
Yep.
that's reassuring.
There's a picture of, I don't want to post the baby on here, but there's pictures of
No,
him and
no,
the
you're
baby.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't
Yeah,
search him
on his
out too much
Facebook.
because he makes my stomach turn.
Yep. Mine too. Um, but he's a former Uber driver also.
Ooh, that's.
And like since he confessed, I wonder what made him confess and
Fear of
like
general
what did he
population in
say
prison?
I don't know. I wonder if he got turned in and then confessed after they already
after the
had him,
fact?
not that he
Yeah.
just turned himself in.
Like maybe cameras got him or something.
And they're like, "Hey, we got you on camera, dude."
They said they had video evidence.
Yeah, that's
I
Yeah.
think
true.
that's what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but a lot of girls, women are claiming, I'm not saying this is true, but they have been posting all over this guy's Facebook that he has R'd them.
Why wait until now?
Right.
There
Why
there
not
was one.
speak up?
There's a girl that did speak out beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, was there?
What? She posted it and then she reposted it with what happened to Athena.
Well, no, and I'm saying everybody has a right to tell their story, and it's not that I didn't believe them. I was just saying, like, maybe it could have been prevented. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
And
to
No,
each
but
person, I
I think
understand.
she literally wrote it on Facebook when it happened years ago. And she's literally
Mhm.
like reposted her post from years ago saying what happened to her
right.
when this all happened too. So like she posted it years ago and nothing happened.
Right.
Right, and I'm not by any means going against anybody who's been sexually or SA'd
Yeah.
because I know that it takes courage to come out and force. So I'm by no means going down on
Oh, I know
anybody.
that,
I'm just
Candace.
saying we could have stopped it,
Right.
possibly.
Yeah.
And we could have. And
Yeah.
I get that because I didn't come out when that happened to me and he did it to somebody else. But luckily they were strong enough to come out for that. So I do encourage anybody that has been through that to please go to law enforcement.
Yeah, and I mean you're never not strong for not coming out either. I mean everyone has to process what they go through in their own ways. So
Right.
it's not your fault that this
Absolutely.
person did this, you know?
Right.
But you have to get through your grief as well.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. It's just terrible. It's literally my worst nightmare. And I,
Well, and you think too, even if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna let the kids stay in the yard, everyone, like that's not. It's
Mhm.
hard to be like that's not even safe anymore.
Right. And this
Like,
gets,
oh,
Right.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good.
I was just
Like,
gonna say, I mean, can you just be like, okay, well, I ordered something off Amazon and it's coming today, so you guys can't play outside today. You know what I mean?
right.
Like that shouldn't be something that we have to worry about.
No, that's what I was just
Exactly.
gonna say. Like, this is a guy that literally delivered a package to their house.
Right.
So now I have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was just thinking. Like now I'm gonna have to sit outside. Like it, having cameras around me watching isn't gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to sit outside because this ain't gonna leave my head. I'm like one of those helicopter parents. I don't care what you say. I
Mm-hmm.
have I have a tracking device in every one of my kids' cell phones, 15 all the way down through. I know where they're at it every time.
Yeah.
They don't have to call me. Like, I'm sorry. You guys can make, I'm going to discipline my kids and take care of my kids so the law enforcement doesn't have to.
Exactly. And you know, I I just, what's like the motive of that? I don't understand. Like, why did he do that? Why?
I'm
I think
afraid to find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's probably the idea of why he did that, which is never okay.
Right.
But we will never know until if they even release some type of autopsy. But at the same time, there's people who will always make decisions that just don't make sense to the normal person, the normal
Agreed.
thinker.
Yeah.
So
She's
hard.
just adorable.
I know. And the
Like,
fact too that it literally was she was leaving the next day.
yep.
Like that's what
It's
gets
so
me.
sad.
Like, if they wouldn't have ordered something, or you know what I mean, like if there was just little changes, then the things would have never aligned the way that they did,
Mm-hmm.
which is just nuts.
Yep. I'm gonna share a picture of her because she deserves to be shared. Absolutely precious.
So beautiful.
She really is. And my son is that age, y'all. Like,
I feel you.
I'm
My
sure
son, too.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure some of y'all's kids and the chat's kids or grandkids and
We have a little candle out for baby Quinn. We went and got another candle out to put out for her a little bit ago. My sons are ready to light it. And my 15-year-old said he wanted to add 4 candles out for the college kids a little bit ago. So he was going to go grab some more at the store. So I thought, like, once he said that, I was like, I guess go ahead.
yep. I and to think that there was so much speculation, and I get it, y'all. I 100% get there's going to be speculation. It's true crime. Like, it's natural to have your speculations and your theories and stuff. But people, if y'all don't know, people were going hard for this stepmom and dad and accusing them of all sorts of stuff. And look,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them.
Well, it's the same as that one case. What's the one case of the lady and her baby that went missing? And everyone in like the true crime community blamed her husband. And then it turns out that it was just one of her friends that did it.
Yes. Who was that? Hey, Britt.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I love your background. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Mallory. Hey, Candace. Sorry, you guys. I'm so, Shay called me and was like, Brittany, do you see what time it is? I was like, oh my God. I didn't realize it was 9.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Okay, so this case broke me. I cried twice on my stream. So where are we at?
Yeah, I've cried behind the scenes. We already played the presser. We already talked about Tanner. And do you have anything else to say?
Oh my God! So I would have played it on my live today, but hold on, y'all. Watch out! Let me go by here. Craig is like lecturing the boys. Let me get out of here. Okay. Sorry. So someone showed me a video. I don't know who sent it to me, and I seen it after my live, and I so badly wish I'd have seen it when I was live. But you may have seen this. It's his girlfriend's TikTok wife, whatever she is, and he's sitting there playing the guitar, and he just straight stares a hole through her. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Hold on. I'm gonna forward it to you. Do you know how to share it?
I wonder if I do on can you even get on TikTok on the computer?
I don't know, but I can send you the video. It's creepy. Hold on.
Send it to me on Facebook. Did she hear me?
I don't know.
I have not a clue.
I heard you. But that doesn't matter. Everett, can you pick that up, please?
No, unless you can produce the video.
Yeah, no.
Wait, what did Skittle say? I can't find it. I wonder if he was watching her because he had played in the yard. She had played in the yard previously. Oh, there she goes. Every time she tries and does something.
Red Eye
Yep,
said you can get
no.
TikTok on your PC.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I even know my login information.
What was she trying to send you? A video of what?
Of him playing guitar, staring at his girlfriend or something, staring holes through him.
She said it was creepy.
Can someone put his TikTok username in the comments and I can go try and look for it?
I wonder.
She's backstage.
Oh, she's back.
I was gonna say she's creeping in the back.
So, Mallory, I think if you go look in our Discord, I've sent a couple things in there that might take you to his TikTok.
Okay. Was that the right spelling or the one that you sent in the chat?
Yeah. Now
Okay,
the one that Mallory has that I just sent her, that's for his wife's TikTok, I think.
Okay, hang on.
Wait, you sent me something?
Look in your messenger.
In Discord?
Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the video. And that's from his wife's TikTok, but that may lead you to his. See, I'm not a TikToker, but y'all are showing me now that I need to be.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I created.
I'm gonna have to learn how to freaking navigate. Your
Can
girl
you guys
is
still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey,
Okay,
Shay Benet.
when I open, that's okay. It's okay. Because when I open TikTok, it automatically I can't hear you guys, but then I can come right back in my YouTube app. So I just want to make sure that if I drop down, just throw the link back in chat.
Oh, okay. I will.
Hey, everybody in chat. I hope y'all are having a happy Saturday.
Okay, thank you, Shay. Wait, are you sending it to me or Britt?
She should send it to you.
Okay.
She sent it to me. Shay Benet.
See? That's why
Hold
I
on.
asked.
I love how you say that. Shay Benet.
Okay, so that is where it's saying that he's held on. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's just showing where he's holding a $1.5 million bond.
Yes. I can't even believe he has a bond.
Look at this. Oh my God. It makes me he's creepy.
Okay, I'm going to play this. What are you doing? I gotta watch it again. What are you doing?
You can clearly see that she's like freaked out.
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing?
Look, he's freaking. All I could think about when I watched that is like, is he zonked out thinking about something evil? You know, I'd hate to see what this guy's computer search looks like.
He definitely has an evil stare.
Oh, I watched one on mine today, and I couldn't play it because it was like a mainstream song,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like he was doing a cover for I think it was 21 Pilot song, and his eyes are just so dark.
Mm.
And everybody agreed with me that if you watched this guy before he was known at all or he did anything, I would get red flags from him.
Yeah, I agree.
And he does have Asperger's, but please, guys, that doesn't, like, I'm not you guys, not any of y'all, but just in general, I've seen people like on Twitter say that could it be that that's what caused him to do this? And no,
Absolutely not.
No.
My son has that. My son has that.
That honestly kind of makes me a little mad.
my baby's on the spectrum, and like I said, he's the most gentle child I have.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna play this. It's called. This is from Deets on the Street. So, Shay, I think she's still in here. Will you link her channel down below, or somebody? One of my beautiful mods. Oh well, I do have Red Eye in here, or Handsome mods. But this is her video. It's called, what is it called? Justice for Athena Strand, and it says something else, but I cannot read it. Hold on, let me see. Something about mom tribute. Oh, and mom's Facebook tribute.
Oh, did you see the statement that her mom made too? I was going to tell you about that one.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Okay, if you get a chance, go over to Crazy Crime Chicks community post. That's something that you probably will want to read because.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
There's been a lot of rumors and speculations around Athena's case, so I'd like to honor her by just stating the facts. Athena Strand was staying the school semester with her biological father, Jacob Strand, and stepmother, Lizzie Strand, in the rural home in Paradise, Texas. Her bio mom, Matlin Gandy, lived a little over an hour away in Comanche, Oklahoma. On November 30th, Athena got off the bus at 4:15 p.m. Athena's dad and grandpa had left to go to South Texas on a hunting trip, leaving Athena and two sisters home with Lizzie. The oldest daughter was across the street doing her homework with her aunt when Athena and Lizzie got into an argument. I don't believe this was a big blow-up argument, more of a squabble that a typical stepmom, 7-year-old child would have. After the disagreement, Athena went outside and her stepmom started dinner. Thinking she would come back, it was 5:30 when Athena went outside, so that was the last time Lizzie saw Athena. In the beginning of the case, we thought we had two stories here coming from the stepmom, but what actually happened was someone had found a post on Biomom's Facebook, and it told a story of Athena walking to school herself. That school was in Oklahoma, not in Texas. And it was a cute story about how her mom had to hop into the shower before taking her to school. Well, Athena got antsy and just took off for school herself. Now, the school in Oklahoma was in eyesight of mom's house. All of that happened previously in Oklahoma, not in Texas. So Lizzie finishes making dinner and tending to the baby when she realizes Athena hadn't come back in, and it had been a while. We know from dispatch call that the stepmom searches probably her property and also the nearby aunt's property before calling 911 at 6:40. Now, I don't know if she called Jacob before or after 911, but she called him and the grandpa, who were just south of Fort Worth, and they turned around and came straight back. Athena's mom was also called, and she headed straight to Paradise. Law enforcement were on the scene within 10 to 15 minutes, which triggered a massive search for Athena. Law enforcement and family searched into the night with thermal drones, search dogs, and helicopter support. The FBI and Texas Rangers also came onto the scene that night to help in the search for Athena. Nothing was found but wildlife, and the search was called off around 4:30 a.m., only to start back up a few hours later. The next day, over 200 locals showed up on foot, ATVs, and horses and volunteered to assist law enforcement. Unfortunately, the only thing found that day was a lot of misinformation. An Amber Alert was also issued for Athena, even though there was no proof of an abduction. Rumors began to spread like wildfire on social media, such as Athena being forced to live in a shed trailer alone that was far away from the family home. This was obviously false. It was just an old trailer on the property that hadn't been removed yet. It was thoroughly searched. Rumors about her being buried in a trash pit probably stem from the search of said trash pit. Athena's grandpa assisted law enforcement with the trash pit search by using excavating equipment. Rumors of searchers finding a deceased dog on the property set the gossip mill ablaze with all sorts of nefarious thoughts. In reality, the dog wasn't even found on the Strand property, and it had been dead for quite some time. The Strands knew nothing about it. It was also said that Jacob and Lizzie were arrested that day. This proved to be false, of course. It's typical for close family members or those that were there when a child goes missing to be taken in for questioning. Law enforcement have to build a timeline, and they do that by collaborating information from multiple sources, those closest to Athena. Rumors of CPS involvement began, as they sadly do in missing person cases, and even though they were quickly unfounded, the damage had been done. By the end of day 2, the searchers had covered 50 acres and found nothing but a hit by the search dogs, but the dogs were unable to track her scent past the perimeter of the property. Law enforcement told us at the press conference Friday morning that all of the parents were cooperating with them and that the searchers would be asked to stand down so they could focus on more targeted searches. They also confirmed with us that any RSOs in the area had been questioned. We learned that the case was turning towards a more criminal investigation as opposed to a recovery case, and that lit a match on the rumor mill again. Many on social media began to dig into Lizzie and Jacob's social media and past, creating speculation on what happened to Athena based on weird concocted connections from their social media accounts. All the while, law enforcement had learned early on in the investigation through digital evidence that a FedEx delivery had taken place at the same time Athena had went missing. They built their case, filed for search warrants, and were able to bring an individual in for questioning. They interrogated him and served the search warrants on his property. And at 8 p.m. on December 2nd, after being led by that individual on a couple of wild goose chases, law enforcement finally located Athena just 7 miles from her home. It was an ending that nobody wanted. And we don't know all the details of what happened between the time Athena walked out of her home that day and the time that the Texas Rangers escorted her to the medical examiner's office in Dallas. They'll all come out in due time. I hope that we can all learn from that, though, and do Athena the honor of covering her case with facts moving forward so that we don't cause any more undue hurt to her family as grieving the tragic loss of their sweet girl. Athena's mom shared out these messages on her Facebook early this morning. She said, "I want the world to know my baby, my first true love, the reason I breathe. This is Athena in our home in Oklahoma when she was 3. I'm not sure why it popped up on my Facebook now, but I love my daughter beyond words, and I will always love her. I cannot describe the pain and absolute anger I feel. Missing her doesn't cover how I feel. My daughter's name is Athena Presley Monroe Strand, which she would happily announce to anyone listening, and anyone not listening, she would make listen. My princess was taken from me, from a sick, cruel monster for absolutely no reason. Athena is innocent, beautiful, kind, intelligent, and just the brightest, happiest soul you could ever meet. I don't want her to be the girl known as the one murdered and discarded by a monster. I want everyone to know, every single person in this world, that this is my baby girl and my baby was taken from me. I want everyone to know her face and her voice and just how wonderful of a person she is." Athena's favorite color is pink. She loves to dress up as the princess we all know she is. When she grows up, she wants to be a Viking princess, just like her Viking daddy, with lots of tattoos everywhere and hair as long as Rapunzel's. She loves all animals and all people. She loves jewelry and all things shiny. Her favorite fast food joint is McDonald's. No, she would eat it 3 times a day, every day, if mommy and daddy had allowed it. She loves all people. Athena really loves makeup and doing mommy and Sissy's makeup. Athena goes crazy for candy and sweets. Athena loves swimming and jumping off of diving boards and being outdoors. Athena loves her 2 baby sisters with all she has. She's the best big sissy. Athena loves school, drawing, and laughing. Athena has the best laugh. She thinks farts are hilarious. Athena is loved by mommy and daddy and all her sisters, many, many aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents.
Oh, Britt disappeared again.
That's what I was just about to say. We lost somebody.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
I know.
Now that we're all crying.
I just can't.
Nuts.
I feel so bad for that family and for her. And she was literally a baby. A baby. 7, like,
What's 7? Is that first grade?
yeah.
Oof.
Mine's 7 and he's in second, so it depends
Yeah,
on when their
Okay.
birthday
it
falls.
depends.
Yeah,
Sometimes
when their
first,
birthday
sometimes
falls.
second. Yeah, whenever the birthday is.
Gotcha.
Hey, Brett.
Sorry, girl. I didn't mean to fall off. My phone died.
That's okay. Yeah, Tristan, my son, he's 7. He's in first grade, but his birthday is the end of August. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And my son's 7 and his birthday is the beginning of August.
yes. So like here in Georgia, the cutoff is like September 6th, and
Okay.
that's my daughter's birthday. Or no, maybe it's the 8th. And my daughter's birthday is this, I don't know. It's around September 7th or 6th or something. And my daughter's birthday is the 6th. So we chose to hold them back a year. A lot of my family is teachers and stuff, so they just said, oh, instead of him being the youngest in class, I would just hold him back. Anyway, a random topic.
I was just curious.
Yeah. But yeah, first, second grade, that's babies. Babies. Shay, where did you send that? In Facebook, I guess? Okay, let me look. Oh, there's a GoFundMe.
I saw that.
I'm going to, whenever this StreamYard ends, I'll link it in the description box. I'm not going to be on that much longer. Britt, you got anything to say, boo-boo?
Hey, did you go look at that community post of Crazy Crime Chicks?
Oh, no. Let me go do that.
Basically, reason I say that is I didn't do it on mine, but I think that so it's a statement from her mom and it's beautiful, and I know that you would get behind it, and so do I.
Okay. Let me look.
I wonder if it's the statement that they just had at the end of this message.
Yeah, that's what I was
At the end of
wondering.
the video.
If you drink liquor,
It's where she says
it'll
she's her daughter's voice now.
it'll fight back.
Yes.
You gonna
Okay,
wake
so
up tomorrow, you're gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's that
You ain't
one.
gonna do that every day.
Yeah, we went over that. It was at the end of Deet's video. So there's
Oh,
the
she's gone again.
oh, there she's back.
You good,
Girl?
Britt?
Girl, I'm just trying to put a star sticker over my camera.
You
'Cause I-
getting finger happy over there.
I threw myself off. Did I say finger? I meant to say finger.
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 She said,
It's called a fanger. Okay, so
date, and I gave her the finger last night.
Stop it.
This is turning into
God,
a
I got
different
a
type of
feeling-
stream.
I'm going
Right.
to have to go stream in my closet tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I wanna-
Can't I stream in the bathroom so the kids leave me alone?
For real. Okay, so I want to read this. Shay Benet sent this, and this is from a local news station at her house, the Fort Worth news station. I don't know where it's from. Shay could tell you. But it says those who live in Tanner's Fort Worth neighborhood near Lake Worth describe it as a quiet place where neighbors usually keep to themselves. Elderly people walking their dogs and moms with children are a regular sight on the street. At least a couple of the houses are Airbnb rentals. Crystal Gaudian said she lived in that area on Somerville Place Road for 5 or 6 years, and she always felt safe. When she saw on the Friday night 10 o'clock news that there was one of her neighbors, Horner, was accused of kidnapping and killing 7-year-old Athena Strand in Wise County, she said she freaked out. She said she didn't know Horner, but she frequently saw his FedEx truck parked outside his house. Friday around 3 p.m., she left the house to pick up one of her children from school. When she got back to her street around 3:30, it was blocked off and there was a heavy police presence. She also saw the Texas Rangers and SWAT in the area. Crystal said she started to shake all over when she found out what happened, and she didn't sleep at all Friday night. You kind of forget that you never know who your neighbor is. So dang true. Another neighbor who asked that the Star Telegram withhold her name confirmed that Horner lived in the neighborhood with his mother and grandmother. The neighbor said Horner was always coming and going. Sometimes he would be home for a couple of weeks and then he would leave for a month. The woman said she didn't know Horner well, but she had a hard time picturing him intentionally abducting and harming a child. I just found it shocking it was him. Neighbors said they believe Horner is the father of a young child who doesn't live at his home. Another neighbor who asked to remain anonymous said police were everywhere Friday until after midnight. She didn't know what was going on, but she said rumors started to circulate on Facebook that evening that it had something to do with Athena Strand. Authorities said their investigation shows Horner abducted Athena when he was outside her home to deliver a package. He is believed to have killed her within about an hour and left her body several miles away near the Trinity River in Boyd, according to Wise County Sheriff's Office. Investigators searched Horner's home on Friday, but did not say what they found there.
So she wasn't in the ditch, correct?
See, I also heard that she was.
See, and I heard she wasn't. 'Cause me and Britt, when I was trying to be on her stream earlier, we were trying to figure that out because I heard that she was not found there. That was his residence. So that was why. And then she was found near the river. But I didn't know if anyone ever figured that out because I dropped off earlier. So I'm not sure.
Right. Is Shay still in here? Hold on. Mark stream. Okay. Mark Strand, is that the bio dad?
It has the same last name, so I would assume so.
I think it is. Okay. Mark Shay, is that the bio dad?
There's no way you can accidentally do this.
You
can't
No.
accidentally abduct the little girl.
No.
Well, not abduct. If he would have accidentally hit her and then
Grandfather.
got rid of the body, that's a different question. But you don't abduct.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark Strand is the grandfather.
Oh, okay.
I want to read this real quick, if y'all don't mind.
It's your stream. We're here for you.
Okay, so it says,
Now, Shay said what? Sorry, she's in chat. Shay responded.
She answered me. Grandfather. It's the grandfather.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. By a river. So yeah, by a river, not in a ditch, I guess. Okay, so the grandfather Mark Strand said, I can't quite quiet my mind and I have to share this. A friend just asked me the other day if I believe God speaks to people. I know he does, as he is speaking to me now. This flesh, this man that I am, is angry. I want 5 minutes alone in a cell with this psycho that took our Athena away from us. But there's a soft, gentle voice in the back of my head telling me I need to forgive him. This flesh man wants that psycho to burn in hell for all eternity. Yet that gentle voice continues to tell me I need to forgive him. Yo, I might cry. This flesh man hopes he remains blind and deaf to the message of salvation and never steps foot in the same heaven that I know in my heart my darling Athena resides in now. And yet that gentle voice persists. Why, you ask? Because hate is a powerful voice that will take root in your soul. Amen. God wants to protect all of us from that hate. Hate is the gateway for the evil we see growing in this world today. If you stood that man before me right now because of that hate that he's trying to root itself in my mind, I would probably kill him. Then that hate would root itself in my heart and I would be destroyed. That gentle voice is the Holy Spirit of God speaking to me right now. He's reminding me that my Savior, Jesus, willingly laid himself on a cross and died in that place to reconcile me to God the Father, but also that he did that for all of us, even this man that my flesh so hates at this very moment. I am a sinful man, yet I heard this voice before, and I miss hearing this voice. I allow this hate to consume me. That voice will fade and eventually be silenced. That ugly spirit of hate will succeed, and that gentle voice persists to tell me I need to forgive this man. It's my protection and my peace. It's to set me free from this hate and allow me to continue to hear God's gentle voice. There's not once of flesh that wants to do this or say this, but my spirit has heard God's voice. And right now, while my tears flood my eyes, I declare publicly that I forgive this man. Hate will not win. I hope my family will understand that I don't do this for the sake of this man. I do this for the sake of my family and myself and to honor the voice of God who has given me the strength to say this. I do this to honor our precious Athena who knew no hate. This man won't be allowed any real estate to live in my brain. He belongs to God and God's justice will be done. Love conquers all and forgiveness. Today, I choose love and hate loses. Wow. Wow. If that is not freaking powerful, I don't know.
Now I'm crying.
I know. Like, for him to say that so soon, and I get, like, I 100% agree with him. Hate literally will do nothing but consume your whole entire being. And forgiveness is such a powerful thing, but to do this so soon and to recognize that so soon while you are so filled with all this grief and anger and resentment and questions and like I can honestly tell y'all that I lost my faith a long time ago when a bunch of stuff happened with me with addiction and my best friend taking his life, and I had lost several friends after that. But in that time, I found my faith again because I was seeing a ton of signs and all these things that I could not deny, that I would basically speak into existence and it would be answered within a few days. And that's when I started getting my faith back. Anyway, to all that to say, that is extremely powerful for him to recognize this soon. And I give him a ton of credit. He sounds like an amazing grandfather.
So a lot of people never get there. So you're right. The fact that it happened so quickly is pretty remarkable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Shay, for sending that. I just I always feel like no matter what you believe in, there has to be something higher out there than just us. So whatever you believe in, I just feel like hate is a very consuming. And I know a ton of people that I used to be friends with that had a ton of resentment and grudges and hate and animosity built up. And in return, they were a very negative person that didn't strive in their life. And that's what I'm talking about when like hate holds such powerful things, is it will keep you from moving forward in your life, if that makes sense at all.
Yeah, it does.
But do y'all have anything else to say? I know Candace is putting her baby.
She's putting her baby to bed.
Yep.
I mean, it's one of those things where we've learned so much in the last 24 hours, but then there's not actually much else you can say. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I know
Like,
there's not that much else you can say.
I mean, the next thing would just be if we find out what exactly he did. And at that point, we're just going to say he's a bigger POS than what we think now. You know what I mean? So,
Amen.
it's just the whole situation sucks.
Amen. Yes, Michaela, I'm happy you're here. And I should have been dead on several occasions also, and here I am today. And I think that's why I wanted to find my purpose so bad, because I felt like, don't get me wrong, I love being a mom and it's so very rewarding on so many different levels, but I'm also Mallory at the end of the day, or Mal. And
I was going to say, me too.
yeah, and I wanted more of a purpose. I have been so down in my life before. I mean, like living on food stamps, scared that I'm going to be homeless. My water shut off, my power shut off, and not knowing what's going to happen the next day. And this is with children. I want a purpose to make others not feel less alone. So I guess like in my grief and hard times, that's why I started the true crime channel, is because I want to help these families and give them a voice and spread awareness, especially to those that are not talked about. Like, if y'all have not seen the last few videos that I have covered, please go check them out. Shameless plug right here, because they have not been talked about. And unfortunately, the way YouTube is, the less known cases don't get the views because they're not being searched and people aren't looking for them. So unless a bigger channel picks them up, they're not going to be heard.
Right.
Unless you, the viewers, like it and share it and comment on it and push it out, that's how these cases will get heard. So,
Well, and I think you make a great difference.
thank you, Mallory. I really do try.
Well, and I think it's honestly, I mean, I don't ever plan on getting a YouTube channel or anything. Not my thing. But I like coming on here and listening to all you guys, and there's definitely a difference, and you can tell who's doing it from the heart, actually wants to make a difference.
Yeah.
And I think that's important. So
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. And I mean, not a lot of people are like that, but
yeah.
I agree. You know, the ones that come out with breaking news every few seconds about us little bit snippets about something that absolutely means nothing, and they post all these videos. I can't stand that. It irritates me to no end.
Yeah.
I actually take them off of my YouTube so that they don't make my phone go crazy.
Yes.
Well, especially like YouTube videos. Like, you don't need to make breaking news YouTube videos. Like, go and if you have the same people behind you, they're still going to see if you post on Twitter and say breaking news every 2 minutes. It's just when you have to make a video and it's something like, oh, this person walked down the street, you know, it's
Yep.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's this case, Laura Nimbach. She is not talked about a lot. I just did a video.
She the one that you just did your pre-record on?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
That was the one 4 days ago.
Yep.
Brooklyn Farthing. We still need to do a live about her.
Yeah.
And Laura. We need to do a live about both of them. Corey, thank you, by the way, if you're still watching. I'm sorry. Thank you for becoming a member. I think I told you that in the beginning, but my ADD and my sick brain is okay. I was like, I see it starred, and I really hope I thanked him.
Yep, you actually did right when he did it.
Okay, good. Okay. But yeah, and then like Jared Bright again. He was the one that was the targeted assassination that was murdered in front of his 2-year-old daughter.
Kid.
Like, there's so many, guys. So many.
Yeah.
So let's see, Michaela. How did the speculation about her being hit by a FedEx truck come about? So I heard 2 things. That's why I didn't make a video about it last night or earlier today, because I wanted to get my facts straight. So when it first came out, I heard 2 things, and y'all let me know if y'all heard this too. One, I heard a FedEx driver accidentally hit her and then confessed to it. And then I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. Why would he confess like days later? And where is she? And what did he do with her? Like, you know what I mean? And then the second one was the FedEx truck driver abducted her and then took her life. And then I also heard that her dad was being arrested and charged with it. So I was like, I'm done. I'm just going to wait.
Yeah, and I believe because the rumors are still out there on how this all came about.
Yes.
But I believe it was locals and neighbors that had posted on Facebook and under the news posts on Facebook stating one of the neighbors has it on their camera and this happened, and that's how all the rumors got started. It was supposedly locals hearing from other locals and then posting it on Facebook groups and the news site, like the news groups and stuff like that under the post. So then it kind of just caught on. And I mean, now it's like, okay, well, obviously it's got to be, I mean, someone had to have caught something at this point based on what has come true from it and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think somebody tipped him off too, Brittany. And Candace, I do too.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if there was surveillance cameras that caught him or something. You know what I mean? Like if a neighbor had a camera on their house or on their property or something. I
Well,
don't
and
know.
I think that's originally what happened was someone caught it on their Ring camera, turned it into police, and then they confronted him, and that's when he's like,
That's
"Oh
what
crap, you caught
yeah.
me."
Yep, that's what. But then he was giving them a bunch of different stories on what happened.
Right. I'm sure he was probably playing it off if he's not been in trouble like this before. I mean, he's probably like, maybe if I take him to one place and she's not there, then they'll just let me go.
Right.
You know, or something like that. And then that's, so I don't know, but.
Yeah. Maybe the stepmom mentioned she received a package and they reached out to FedEx. Yeah, that's true.
Because, well, I know that they did, they mentioned in that press conference, like, we were told early on that a package was delivered at that time. So.
Yes. And that's like, honestly, y'all, that scares the bejesus out of me. Like, now I'm going to have to be like, every time my Ring doorbell notifies that somebody's at the front and they're going to be like, it's a package. Don't go to the door.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing. Don't you fucking touch that door. I will touch it.
Well,
Yeah.
especially because you assume that, like, all these FedEx trucks are so regulated, and the fact that it wasn't even necessarily probably like the FedEx truck itself that got him caught. It was someone else that happened to have like a Ring camera or something. That's like, well, crap, what are these people doing in the cars, like in these trucks? If they're, it literally says FedEx down the side, but he's able to go park it at his house. It's weird.
I even leave them a basket of goodies for their routes.
I love when people do
I did that too.
The greeting mats where you have a question
Hide
on
the
there.
Amazon package from my husband.
Well, not those. There's like one where it was like, were Ross and Rachel on a break? And then one side said yes and one side said no. And wherever they place the package is their side.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, those are awesome. I saw this TikTok where this lady had one of those front door mats that says hide packages from husband or something like that. And you literally see on the Ring doorbell camera the guy trying to find somewhere to hide the package, and he ends up like sticking it in between the bushes. It was great.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll go live again whenever we get more updates. And until then, if y'all want to join my Discord, if Shay wants to give y'all the email, I don't know if she wants to do that, but y'all can either email me at crimetimewithmal@gmail.com or no, I'm asking you to stop making all the noise. Or email Shay. Anyway, I'm gonna be working on all these pre-records. We've got a bunch coming up. I'm doing Kendrick Johnson. We're doing what else, y'all?
I don't know. I'm excited about Kendrick Johnson now.
Donna Cloud.
Donna Cloud. Yep, Donna K. Cloud. I'm doing I need to get caught up on Idaho 4. Me being sick put me completely so far behind on Idaho 4. I don't even know
what's going on. There's stuff happening right now as we speak.
I know, and I don't even know what's going on. Like,
which YouTube person are you talking to?
Taking evidence tonight. So
I need to go look.
Check out Brian Enton on Twitter. He's there. And
I love him.
But he's literally following it to a T. So
okay. Well,
he's the one that's updating right now.
Who did you say? I'm sorry. Who was that?
Brian Enton. Okay. Entin.
He's amazing.
All right, thanks, love.
Yeah.
He's like by far one of my favorite reporters. But I'm gonna work on some more pre-records tonight. My mom comes in town the end of December. So in order for me to like spend time with her, but still have pre-records for y'all, I'm going to bulk film. So I need to get that content ready. So that's why y'all haven't really been hearing a lot from me on Discord either. It's because I've been trying to get extra videos scripted and filmed and everything so that I can spend time with my mom also while she's here.
Well, we appreciate all your hard work.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate all y'all. Well, Ricky, it's okay. I'll report back what they say. And then next week, maybe if I get everything caught up on Idaho 4, maybe I can do a live tomorrow night. If not, maybe next week. I'll let y'all know.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. And I hope everyone has a good night. My husband just gave me some candy pecans, so I'm going to eat those. And
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you, Candace. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mallory.
thank you for having me.
Yes, thank y'all for coming as always.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to bounce.
All right, bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. I love everybody. Bye.
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 So we're going to Brian Eaton is just amazing. I don't do Twitter, but I will watch I will catch up on his stuff. But other than that, I'm going to have a pre-record video out Tuesday and Thursday. So y'all stay tuned for that. We'll definitely go live on Saturday to talk about one of those cases. And then I'm going to catch up on Idaho 4 and all that. We'll go live next week talking about that as well. So couple of lives, couple of pre-records coming at you next week. Hit the thumbs up button. I know, Shay. What am I doing? What, y'all? Brittany, can you come on my channel next week and do an Idaho 4 recap with me? I don't know what I'm doing. Text me after this. But yeah, okay. I love y'all. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna call you Brittany and Shay right now, if I can. But I love y'all. Thank you for joining. Thumbs up. Bye, y'all. Good night.